certainly with Delta, we were still seeing high vaccine effectiveness in real-world studies against the virus. But it's possible that in the future we may need to change the vaccine, where there may be some advantage of having a new strain in the vaccine to provide better protection. And what we really need to see is vaccines that are going to help drive down transmission, because that's how we'll get control of the pandemic. And different viruses have different rates of making new variants, but they are all governed by the same principle, which is that the more easily they are to transmit and infect, the more you'll see them. So what we're seeing with Omicron is that it's very infectious, and it makes many copies of itself very quickly. And so that means that we've seen very, very high infection rates. Question about whether there's then going to be another variant that is even more transmissible and so on, and more infectious than Omicron, we don't yet know. I don't think so. All the things we've talked about, the new variants, the transmission, the need to get everybody vaccinated, I think means that we're going to be living with this virus for a while, and but we have made great strides. And I think in amongst all the tragedy, we also have to have some cause for being positive about, particularly about vaccination, which is obviously my area, because it has and is helping to avert what would have been a much worse global disaster if we'd not been able to make those vaccines. So in a nutshell, I don't think it's going to be over this year, but I think with the research and the coordinated efforts, we may move to a better phase. I think as long as we continue to collaborate globally and to break down those doors with scientists, with the politicians, with the public health experts, that incredible collaboration effort that started in 2020, I think if that can continue, then we will move, as a global population, away from the bad situation that we're in now.